Hey everyone, welcome to the first video tutorial of Twisted Ropes. In this video, we're going to see how we can import our package Twisted Rope and set it up for our system. So we'll go ahead, open up the package manager, and firstly we are going to import the .win package um, to our Unity project. Once it's imported, just make sure to set it up. Yeah, it's set up now. So now we are going to import the OB-rope system. Just make sure to use this version, unit OB-rope 6 or earlier. Maybe it can cause some issue with OB-rope 7. Just click yes here, wait for it to import it, and now we are going to import our twisted rope package. Make sure every object is selected and click next and import. After importing, it might give you and a box to import TextMesh Pro. So just import it. Basically, we use TextMesh Pro for all our UI text elements. After importing everything, you might see an error in native multi-level grid. It's a really small error that might occur in your project also. So just go ahead and replace this small L with a capital L in this for loop. And hit save. Just hit yes again and just give it some time to import all this packages, and it's done. Now we have all our asset files ready. So now you can open the scenes folder inside Twisted Rope folder. So just go to Twisted Ropes folder, and inside this open the scenes folder and open the main menu. Now I'm going to hit play. 1 second. Play. Yeah, it's just working fine. So now we will try to understand every essential component of our game, Twisted Ropes. So if you go here to level 1, firstly let's check what are the really essential component that we have in our level. So if you go to the managers, we have a game manager over here. So right now, if you are playing the game in aspect ratio of 6:9, that means landscape, it will work just fine. If you want, of course, you can also switch it back to 9:6 aspect ratio, 9:16 aspect ratio, which means mobile resolution, and it will work just fine as well. So yeah, we have background scaling according to our resolution. So for now, let's keep it at 16:9. Now, if we go to the grid section, this grid is basically all the levels that we have in our game. So these are basically the grids where we can place the players. Of course, if you want, you can open it up and change the design of these slots by maybe selecting something else, say this one, and now you will see the circles as the grid slots. But yeah, let's keep it as it is, and move to our next thing. Maybe if you want to change it, say let's open level 6. We are going to change this level and make a new level out of it. And basically, while creating that new level, I'll explain you everything that you need to know for creating your own levels. So the best thing to do is just select level 6 or level 7 or any other level, and basically Control D means duplicate it and rename it to say level or test level. Now open it up. So this are now test level, and say we want to change the design of this level. So we'll simply took out all the climber slots that we have here, add our own climber slot. Say I want over here, 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 one over here. Let's remove these. Yeah. So of course you can modify it. Basically these are climber slot um, objects that we have, and you can place your characters over this slot. So I'll make it more visible. Actually here I'll place it. Yeah, it's kind of visible. So you can of course place your characters over these slots, but as you can see, you like you can't really place it here, and the sorting is also kind of broken. So let's fix it. We'll select all the climber slot game objects and drag and drop to here. So what we need to do is go to the grid object. Here we have a grid maker that will generate a grid for us, and we also have grid controller. So let's lock it, and basically we need to add our different slots. So first let's delete all the climber slot that is not assigned. Delete. Now let's assign these to this object. So basically what we did is all the climber slot objects that we added later, we basically need to assign it to this list or array. Just do it. And now we have assigned to this array, and now we need to select all these climber slot objects again that we have added, and basically keep the Z position to 0, just like any other climber slot game objects. Yes, it's working now. So yeah, now you can experiment and go crazy with the design you want for your level. Yes, of course, you can tilt it and go crazy. Yes, now we'll try to add more characters to our game. So say we want another puzzle in this level only. So basically what we'll do is we'll select an existing OB rope system. So basically these are OB rope systems. Basically these are the puzzles that we have in our game, and what we need to do is these OB rope systems have all the essential components that. So basically these OB rope 1, 2 and 3 are OB rope systems, and these OB rope systems have the OB rope component, of course. These also contain the color changer object. Then they have the characters assigned to it, so you can play around with it. So the best and the easiest way to make a new puzzle or add a new puzzle or new characters to your existing level is select an old one, duplicate it. So basically you will have a new OB rope system now. Drag it according to your needs. Say you want one here, and place the another one. So basically if you see, we have OB rope 4 here that we have duplicated. There's a climber 1 that we have already assigned to a slot, And there's climate 2 that we need to drag and drop according to our choice. Say I'll want to keep one here. Um, and yeah, of course, the rope is not aligned perfectly, but we'll fix it in a second. But now let's say we want to change the color to something else. Say we want to use orange one this time. Now it will change the characters and the colors based on what you'll give over here. So yeah, just go ahead and play with this. Say I want to use the orange one only. And now to fix this rope that we have over here, we need to basically adjust few things. So um, look carefully. We need to go to the rope system, the OB rope system that we have created. We need to select the blueprint inside the OB rope component, click it, and if like we can of course go ahead and edit the path, but what will happen is it will also have an impact over this red rope because we have duplicated it from there, right? So we don't need to do that. What we'll do is basically click over here in the rope blueprint that it is using, our own OB rope system. Click here, select the OB rope blueprint, Control D, basically duplicate it, name it to something else, say rope blueprint test. Now select it again, our OB rope or the new puzzle that we are trying to create. Drag and drop the rope blueprint test to this slot, and now if we edit the path, it will not have any impact on this red one. So yeah, let's try to do it. Yes. So just like that, we have created our own puzzle or own tangled rope puzzle thing in our game. So let's check if it's working. And it's basically not. One side is connected, but other side is not at all connected. So what we need to do is, actually, let me tell you what went wrong. So basically, we are using this OB particle attachment thing to hook the two ends to these two characters, and somehow it's not connecting to this point, to this character actually. So we need to actually do is just go here, click on edit path for the rope blueprint for this rope blueprint test that we have created. Open it up and select this point, and we need to name it something else, say orange end point. Hit enter and save. Go back. Now if we select this OB force thing and go to the particle group that it is connected to, the start one is connected perfectly because it's working perfectly, but the end one we need to change it to this particle group end to this on endpoint. Now if you see and hit play, it will act perfectly. Now yet another thing that we are not taking care of right now is this cable cars that are coming to collect these characters. So we just added an orange pair in this level, so we need a orange cable car to come and collect these characters as well. So we need to also add a cable car. So to do that, go to the cable cars game object, and you will see there are already few cable cars. One is red, one is sky blue, and one is green. So we have, for these three, we have the cable cars already there. I'm also going to rename it to cable car 1 for better understanding. Now we are going to add the orange one also. So just Control D, move it to the last and assign a color to orange. Now, if you hit play, our level is done, and let's solve this puzzle quickly. Yes, it's solved. And as you can see, okay, so yeah, there's a slight problem. Actually, what happened is our cable car is aligned with the red one. So basically, there are two cable cars over here now. So what we need to do is we need to pull it back to this position. So that's the problem. What happened right now? We need to pull this cable car back. Yep, everything is working fine. Yeah, so this is it. This tutorial. Of course, if you want to change this background, just feel free to do it. We are using a material right now for this. If you want to use a different material, just feel free to do whatever you want. Yep, just like that. Thanks for purchasing our asset, Twisted Ropes, and watching this full tutorial video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Take care.